Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's me Meghlana and today's video is going to be a very exciting one. I'm a little nervous for it but mostly excited. I think I can speak for all of us when I say this. We all have a lot of clothes that we never wear. They've been lying in our closet since like 1973. So we're gonna be cutting up some clothes, some old clothes, and transforming them into something new which we will be excited to wear. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe because that really helps out my channel. And yeah, with all of that said, let's begin with the first item. First up, I have this pair of pants. I call them my DU pants because these were my thing back when I was in college. If you are a girl from Delhi University or if you know somebody from Delhi University, I can guarantee either you or someone you know has one of these. I used to wear them like I say fancy printed pants with a plain tank top, and that was like my thing. Now this is not something I would still go out and wear and be proud of as a very nice outfit, but I still think they would be really cute as a pair of shorts. And what 2020 has taught us is that you still gotta look cute when you're at home, guys. So I think these will be really nice. Also, what I thought is that with the remaining fabric, I'm thinking if I can make a top. It's gonna be a little complicated. I'm not sure of my skills as a novice tailor, but I still want to try it out. I think it's gonna be nice.
Speaking from personal experience, it's important to keep account of the fact that your butt needs more fabric than the front, so the back side of your shorts always needs to be longer than the front side. Keeping account of all of that, I made the markings wherever I wanted to cut and then laid out my pants nicely, folded them into half so that both the legs would be even, and then very nervously made the cut.
Okay, right now they look really funny.
I put them on to figure out how I wanted it to finally look. I played around with it by folding the ends a little bit here and there until I was happy with how it looked. I also wanted it to be at a slight incline rather than straight across, so then I cut it again, this time a little angular rather than in a straight line. Now to hem the edges, I opened up the side seam a little bit to be able to fold over the open raw edge once, and then I pinned the edges to keep the fold in place and then began the hemming process.
There has been an issue with this amazing craftsmanship. I don't know if you can see, but there's this random thread just sticking out from here. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just gonna let it be for now and figure it out later. But this is what the hem is looking like.
After all the hemming, I made another fold and then made a small stitch on either side to keep the fold in place, and this was the final result. Now for the top, I opened up the two leg cylinders that I had to get these two squarish pieces of fabric. I then laid them out and took my time to figure out what kind of shape I wanted for the top. Once I was happy with that, I made the folds according to the shape I wanted and finally secured all the folds using safety pins. I wanted the triangular design to be in the center, and because this was not a perfect square, I folded it in half and then cut off all the excess fabric. And then I adjusted the folds and repinned them to make all the sides even. Did the same thing with the back piece as well. Now because this is not a stretchy fabric, I kept the pieces slightly larger than my size so that I would be able to put it through my shoulders while wearing it. In order to secure it from the back, I attached these 3 loops on either side of the front piece that I would then thread a ribbon through in order to secure it at the back. I lost some of the footage of attaching the loops to the front piece, but I just attached them onto the front piece and then attached the whole thing to the back piece. And after threading the ribbon, this is what it looked like. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I paired them with these blue loose pants that I picked up from Vero Moda along with white sneakers and this tiny black bag that I stole from my mom. I kept the jewelry gold, so I'm wearing my coin necklace along with gold hoops, and I love how it looks.
This is basically a school uniform shirt. This is my sister's. It says Experto, the uniform shop that we bought it from. But it was actually, I'll give the credit for this to my sister. She decided to upcycle this. She and I style things very differently, so I'm sure we will wear it very differently. Now this is going to be a very simple switch. There's not much to do in this, but the buttons still say the Indian school, so I'm going to be removing that. And uske alawa, there was also the school ka logo on one of the sleeves, which my sister has already removed. So I'm going to be folding up the sleeves so that they look a little nicer and well fitted. And I'm going to put a little tiny little stitch on top and the bottom so that the fold does not come undone. Other than that, there's not much to do for this. I'm really excited basically to wear this out. Alright guys, this is day 2. I wanted to try to take off the school's print from the button. I tried sanitizer, it did not work, so I went and specially bought some nail polish remover. So let's try it out again. Ye to nahi nikal raha hai. I think I'm just gonna rep my school now. Fuck it, it's fine. Nobody pays attention to my clothes इतना ज़्यादा कि उनको buttons पे दिखेगा क्या हो रहा है, right? I will highly recommend Experto for producing good quality uniforms because this print on this button is not going anywhere.
And this is what it finally looks like. I paired it with my light blue mom jeans along with the same tiny bag, tiny sunglasses and black heels. I tied it up in the front in order to crop it and to make it fit better. And I opened up the neckline by unbuttoning the top few buttons. For jewelry, I'm wearing this layered gold necklace along with simple gold hoops.
Okay, next up, this top. Okay, so this I think was gifted to my mom. She never wore it. I wore it I think only once. White is my favorite color. You guys know I'm a sucker for anything white. So I want to get rid of this Hannah Montana-esque belt and this bottom flowy part. Maybe include some frills from the bottom at the base of this. I don't know, maybe that might be a little much of work, but we're gonna see what we can do with this.
The first step was to remove the belt, and then I took about an inch seam allowance and began cropping the top. I kept a larger seam so that I would be able to fold it over and then create sort of a loop, which you will see a little ahead. Then I folded it over, secured it with safety pins. As you can see here, it's kind of a loop through which I can thread ribbon or an elastic in order to be able to tighten it from the waist. Then I began hemming it. And I did an invisible stitch, taking very small pieces of fabric so that very little stitching would be visible from the top. And then to create the peplum effect, I took the already present pleats on the fabric and I pinned them onto the top using very approximate measurements, as you can see, using my scissors. So this is how it ended up looking like. I tucked in all the excess fabric into my bra just to see how it would look, and I did not hate it, but I was not completely in love with it, so I decided to try something else. So I used the same fabric and tucked it under the armholes to create these huge dramatic sleeves, and I also used a shoelace in order to tighten the waist a little bit. I liked the second option much better, so I folded the fabric in half, pinned both the sides to secure it, and then split it into two pieces. Then I also made a quick hem on both the raw edges by folding it over and making a quick stitch. Now to attach the sleeve to the armhole, basically because of the pleats, the sleeve fabric was kind of in a trapezium shape. All I had to do was attach the length of the trapezium to the circle of the armhole. Finally, when that was done, I just sewed together both the breadths of the trapezium in order to create like a cylinder / cone kind of a shape. I really hope that made sense. And after a lot of trial and error, when I was finally happy with how the sleeves looked, I sewed the sleeves to the main body of the top. In order to make sure that it didn't fall straight down, I wanted to create like a poofy kind of a sleeve, a very subtle one. So I just made 4 small stitches by folding the fabric on top of the shoulder, and that was it. And this is what it finally looks like. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I used the same ribbon to cinch the waist together a little bit and paired it with this sunflower print dress that I folded into a skirt along with this cane bag and matching shoes. I love how this looks. It is a little feminine, flowy, girly top, and I really like this look, but I can totally imagine pairing this with more androgynous looking pants and that looking really great as well.
And we completely forgot about my first experiment, these shorts. They're a little wonky because they were my first trial, but I do kind of really like them. I'm not sure if I can wear them out as a really great outfit, but I can totally wear them at home or to run basic errands. So yeah, I really like these as well.
What are you doing?
My nails are very long. Fuck it.
So glad I made this. I'm talented, guys.
बैठो आके.
Okay. Action.
Action.
Birds are there. What the hell?
Oh my god. Marigold. Marigold.
This is. And that's it for this video. Please do give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed it. And let me know in the comment section down below which one your favorite was. For me, I think white top or bandana top mein tie hai. But let me know which one you like the best. And I definitely have a lot more clothes that can be cut up and made into something nice. I think kar sakte hai. So let me know if you want a part 2. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.